Species, this is Tarot with Ariana Stark. This is your reading for July 2020. Before we dive into the video, do us a favor and click the like button to help spread the word about Tarot with Ariana Stark. Also, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already done so. By doing so, you won't miss out on our future videos. Species will rely on Tarot for your overall messages for the month of July. What the cards have to tell with respect to your influences, that is the general influences, what is your love life or matters of health and career. We'll rely on the past life oracle deck here that we have for a message with respect to your past life which you need to address in this month. So let's just dive into your reading without wasting any further time. Towards the final days of June, stepping into July, we have the Death card. Obviously and most certainly you had to attend to pressing matters. It was also a time which was marked by emotional lows, or you may have undergone a lot of transformation. Your evolution as a person was happening towards the final days of June. Obstacles to overcome this month, we have the Eight of Wands. Certainly many of you may be traveling, or maybe there could be travel plans. Some of you may also have to deal with excess communication, but be careful because your harsh words could create discord within your relationship. I also feel that there could be quarrels amongst friends and acquaintances, so you should be tactful rather than go hot and cold or go berserk with respect to your emotions. I also see that there could be a lot of attention coming your way from the opposite sex in the month of July. Spiritual advancement is also likely in this period. Many of you may also go outstation on account of a spiritual healing workshop, or maybe you could be on a spiritual journey in the month. Influences for the month of July for Pisces, we have the Page of Swords. It's the time to be firm and to be adamant with respect to your goals. You may want to learn further, or you may want to enhance your skill set. So you may be deliberating going out of town for higher education. Many of you would also want to set sail for greener pastures. But then, because of these reasons, there could be discord within your family. Maybe your family elders, possibly your dad, or a paternal figure could disagree with your opinions or about your plans for your future. Financial issues could also create disharmony within your home life or in the work environment, whatever your situation is. Interestingly, in the month of July, I feel that your ex-flame could also reach out to you and reconfirm his feelings, but obviously you don't have any feelings and you have moved on. Those of you who have someone on your mind, or those who are in an on-again, off-again relationship, may want to renew contact with your love interest. You believe that it's a soul connection, or it's a bond that you have which has been there since past life. Perhaps you should not come across as being too clingy, because your confidant or your loved ones may say that you are coming across as someone who is being too persuasive. So keep all that in mind. On the other hand, married fish, I would advise you to keep calm in situations, don't overreact. The energy this month is such that you want to be up and about, and that you want to move forward with the changes that are there, like it's the Page of Swords card. But be mindful of the fact that you need to be tactful in situations. The first 10 days of July, we have the King of Cups. I believe somebody who is a healer, or somebody who is going to give you legal advice, or you could be also one who could be giving, or who could be counseling others. This is also the time when you'll have to take responsibility in situations. You may come across as a person who has to take responsibility because others back off. The health of a family member or your own health could also be a matter of concern between 1st to 10th July. Paperwork is also likely to increase for Pisces in this period, so you need to be careful. You need to try not to overlook the final points when it comes to paperwork, or while you're doing work on the whole. You may also find that family members aren't supportive of your ventures, while others maybe outside your family circle, they are going to be rallying around you. There could also be some issues with respect to equipment, or maybe the work-related equipment that you want is not there. Like I said, singles, I think you will be wooed by the opposite sex in this period, but it's up to you whether you accept the marriage offer or the proposal of love. Those who are married, I think you'll be having to deal with a spouse who has a foul temper. There'll also be dreams with respect to your love life. In fact, married ones should also be careful, because marital infidelity could also be a factor in your marriage. Basically, I think you'll be acting slyly. You should follow your instinct, and you should move with the alterations, or you'll have to find solution to problems that crop up. While working at the laptop also, maybe you'll be denied the equipment, like you may not have access to the computer or something, so you'll have to make other arrangements. The next 10 days of July, we have the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, in this period, I think Pisces will be making minor gains. Communication will also be enhanced. You will get compliments coming your way on account of your looks, or on account of the way you carry on with your work. Sometimes you may feel that you have been promised much, but then nothing comes of it. Many of you may also be offered help from an acquaintance who could say that he has a job offer, or he could recommend you, but then you should not take, these are all early days, so you should not take the person at face value. Like I said, you should continue to listen to your instinct. On the love front, you'll continue to cyberstalk your crush. On the other hand, those who are romancing fish, I think you'll plan date nights and all, and you may also have to deal with an insecure lover in this period, as he thinks that you may return to your ex. The last 10 days of July, we have the Six of Pentacles. Again, money is a factor in your relationships. If you recall in this reading at the beginning only, the challenges which you are going to face are related to money issues. Maybe your pockets aren't too deep. In fact, towards the final days, you may find that money goes out easily, or money flows out easily. Sometimes you may also feel that you'll have to spend money on account of gadgets which are malfunctioning, or maybe you're investing in something. Those who have not renewed licenses, you have to cover up fines because you have failed to do in the particular or within the deadline. Many of you could also be traveling. In case you are dealing with a long distance love, then you may be traveling to meet him, or you could buy gifts and all for the same reason. You may also have desire to marry, but then you will put it off because that is for another day, not so fast, even though you are in a committed relationship. In case you are in a relationship which is unacknowledged, you may feel crestfallen because you feel that your love interest isn't showing that much of an interest in you. So this could leave you quite upset, and you may be beside yourself. The emotional upheavals are there which you need to encounter in this month. Also, those who are married, I think you should not put up with the domestic violence, or you are in a toxic relationship. So this could affect your relationship with your spouse. On the work front also, you may file, if you are looking for a job, or if you've applied for a better job, then you may find that you are not going to get a position, or the job offer may not be as good as you would have liked. Maybe it doesn't match up to your expectations. Let's just wrap up this reading with some messages from the Past Life Oracle deck. We have the card Lessons and Blessings. Straight away I'm getting the feeling that Pisces, you are going to enjoy the benefits or the blessings that have because of your past life, what good karma you have done. So those lessons which you have learned, they are coming into play in this month, and you're using them to good effect. meaning these lessons in your past life are blessings for you, and you're being divinely guided to use them. These blessings could be also related to the arts. So maybe if you are creatively inclined or you are studying the arts, then they come into play. Many of you may also want to study or join a course related to the arts. Like I said, in this month, Pisces, you will be moving forward and learning new skills or acquiring. So it could also be related to a creative aspect. I hope, Pisces, you liked your reading for July 2020. This is Star with Ariana Stark. Please give us your feedback in the comment section. I would also like to add here that we have the weekly love reading, which covers all sun signs. Have a look at that as well to get greater insight into your love life. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.